Welcome to Inside Builder channel, Python experts and my dear friends. Till now, we have almost completed all the steps that is required in this particular series. So we have set up the app, written the models, built the views function, we have wired up the URLs, created HTML and written the DTL also. So we have seen such kind of preparations where we saw the categories and also the list of videos getting populated like this. We are going to take a look at how to work with paginations. We can see here that if we move to the previous, it goes to the previous page, and if you click on next, the next page comes, and we are able to move between multiple categories. And we are also, if I click on any of these, the page is also getting filtered, and the videos are also getting filtered for travel and events categories. If you click on film and animation, you can see that the various film and animation related videos are getting populated. The idea here is how to create such a integration in the views.py. For this, we will be introducing the Paginator class, and in this discussion, we will also see how to load the videos and also create the videos model. First, let's create I will explain to you how the videos models are created. For that, we will go to the application and we will open the models.py. We have to call the column names like video ID. We see that in the models.py, we have the class video. This will be the video table, which will have video ID, title, category. You can see in this location, you can see the line numbers, and you can follow that to see where my cursor is. We have the category ID, we have the featured images, and one point I want you to observe is the image field. In case of Django, we can provide various kinds of data fields. Among them, image field will take the location where the thumbnails are. In this video, we will see how to get the thumbnails loaded into the database after this model is getting created. We have the description, final description, which is having a max length of 6000. The character length is what is shown here, so you have to keep that in mind. And finally, we have the slug. Use this element as a way to further open up a page inside your website. You might have seen that when you click on any of the products in Amazon or any of the e-commerce website, if you click it, it will open a new window altogether, and you will get more details. So if you want to create such a kind of experience, then you need to create a slug field. Here is the slug field creation function, and we have something called as pre-save. This is a pre-save is a function that is created inside Django, which looks at the database model, and whenever something is getting saved, that is getting started to save, at that time the function gets triggered. So this is called as signals in Django. I am not diving deep into this, but I just want to let you know what is happening at the backend. Once the pre-save is getting triggered, you will see that by default the slug gets created using the pre-save post receiver. So you see this function on line number 47, it gets triggered and the slug gets created. In the same way, we need to also create a slug for the categories model also. Now the model is ready. Next, we have to load the videos. For loading the video, we'll be using the run script that is available in the Django extensions. So we will go to the load videos script first. In this, we are going to first of all import the videos and category models, that is database models. And then in line number 9, we are deleting all the data if it is available in the table. And then we are calling this file path. So this file path contains the selected underscore vid.json. So this is a JSON file which contains all the video related information. So let me open that and show it to you. So it's in project 2 scripts and selected video.json. And in Vim, you will see that it is opening in a single line because it is Vim is not the right editor for opening it. But anyway, I can show you what exactly is going on here. by showing a couple of data to you guys. You can see that the video has video ID, title, thumbnail link, and this thumbnail link is what we have already downloaded. We don't need to download it. So let me move out and let me go to the load videos. We have opened the JSON file and we have loaded the JSON file, and then we are also taking the thumbnails path. So this is the folder where we have stored all the thumbnail pictures for the videos. All I need to do right now is to use the for enumerate scheme and start enumerating the element as well as the index. I will start storing the category object. If you take a look at this, I am trying to filter the category object first of all to match with the elements category ID. In this way, what will happen is I will go and fetch the respective category object from the category model and then use it as a element in video itself. Going further, we will have the featured image, description, video ID, title. So all these things we are going to directly take it from the enumerated data. That is all. So once we do that, then we need to save it using this simple save option where we create the video model using the video ID, title, cat object. So this is the category object. This is not the text data. So this is the category object that you see here. I'll be showing you what is mean by category object in a couple of minutes. And then featured image, and then we save vid.save and it will save the function, save the data to the database. The moment this particular save happens, the pre-save that I was talking about will get triggered and the slug field will get automatically created. In this case, we are not going to create the slug field. This is just an information for you guys. So the videos will get loaded and that is how the process gets done. I want to show you in the admin page how the things work. So let's go to the browser. What I meant by the category object is, so these are all the various the videos that is loaded, and if you take a look at this category ID, you can see that this actually is a drop down of various categories that is already loaded into this database. So this is a drop down, meaning that the object that we connect here has to be part of the category model. So if you go back to this, you can see there is a categories, and inside this there are lots of categories. If you click that, you'll see that there are lots of categories. So what I mean to say is, if you go to videos, you cannot actually give a string in this location. So you have to give a category object. So whenever you are having a foreign key reference to another one table, then you have to get the object of that particular table and assign it to the value. Let me go back to the CLI and show you where is the foreign key. This is one point that I missed out. So the category ID, if you see, is a foreign key type, and this is actually a foreign. In line number 23, you can observe that the foreign key is directed towards the category table and it is saying on delete models.cascade. So this is one of the ways of telling to the Django model, that Django internal execution environment, that the video as a category ID column which is referring to the category table. We have seen now how to create the video model. We have seen how the slug works, and also we have seen how the data gets loaded into the database. What we are going to do next is we are going to go and understand how the Paginator works. If you guys have been following up the various other videos, you must have already seen that we can use, in line number 14, we already saw that we can use the category.objects.all to query all the rows in the database. In this video, what we are going to do is we are going to import the django.core.paginator and import the Paginator class. And then to the Paginator class, we are going to provide the objects, the database rows objects that we got from line number 14, and we are going to tell that how many items we need in one page. So this is how the paginator is. Once the paginator is assigned, we also need to get the page numbers, and I will explain to you how this line number 18 works in a couple of minutes. And then we have in line number 20, we are using the paginator that we created on line number 16, and we are saying that, okay, get the page from the paginator. This is all it takes to create this setup. So let me go to the browser, and yeah, this, you see this particular setup, all that takes is those 4 commands. And then if you click on this next, you will see that it goes to the next page. If you click on previous, it comes to the previous page. This is happening because once I click on next, you will see, so the page number here starts changing. So I am going to click the next one, and you will see the page number goes to 3. Like this, the Django tries to keep track of the various pages and then proceeds. So in this step, we have already seen how this output looks. Now we are going to see how to create this page, because we, using a simple DTL, we can actually create this list. We already saw that, but to create this buttons, we need to add some additional HTML elements, and we need to attach some additional information on the links. So I will be showing you that next. So let's go to the CLI, and I'm going to go to home trial.html. So here we have to add this additional div elements. So you see this element here from line number 24 to line number 34. These are the 10 lines that helps in creating the paginations. We can see here that there are 3 buttons. One is the previous, the next is the category page number, and finally is the next button. All these links are styled using the CSS at the backend. So that is how we are getting the button effect in the front end. But in reality, what we are doing is we are just using the internal Django's internal methods and attributes like catx.hasPrevious, catx.previous page number, catx.next page number. So all these things are available, and it is created by the Django models itself. So you don't need to do any of these things. It is by default created once you initiate the paginator object. So that is how it works. And this on line number 25, if catx has previous, then the previous button will get enabled, and same way if catx has next in condition in 31, will enable the button next. In order to create the catx, we will go to the models again to make you understand what goes on. Yeah, here we have. And if you come here, you see that I am using the object called as catx on line number 20, and then if I scroll down, I am sending the catx object. So this catx object on line number 40, this is what I'm sending as a context. So this catx object is actually the catx paginator object. So this is catx paginator object, which can get the necessary pages, and then we can enumerate on it. When you are going to enumerate, if I go up, you will see that we will be using catx.object_list. This is the difference between the paginator object and the regular object. If I go down, I will show you the regular object that is available in the videos. So in case of videos, I don't see the object list because this is a regular object query list. But the earlier one for categories is the paginator object. So that is the difference, and the rest of the things remain the same. So let's go back to the PDF. In this discussion, we dived into a different idea of building the HTML, writing the DTL, and then also internally creating the models, working on the paginator object and such in Django. So I believe that you like this content. Do leave a like and share it with others. Do subscribe to my channel for further updates on similar kind of discussion on Django and Python open ecosystem. Till the next video, practice, 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 practice. See you guys. Have a great time.